There are very few nations in the world which can claim that they have their own indigenous aircraft carrier, and India is one of them. Aircraft carriers are large ships that carry military aircrafts. And while the world first began using them in combat during the early stages of World War II, India joined the bandwagon much later. India's journey with owning its own aircraft carrier began at a time when India was starved of technology and really depended on Western allies for such needs. INS Vikrant was the first aircraft carrier that India ever owned, but it was a British ship, the construction of which began during World War II. Now, India purchased the incomplete carrier in 1957 and took 4 years to complete it. Now, it was the same INS Vikrant that played a key role for India during the War of 71 against Pakistan, in enforcing the naval blockade of what was known as East Pakistan back then. INS Vikrant, purchased half-built from the British in 1957, is still of great significance to India, but it was decommissioned in 1997. While India's earlier aircraft carriers were either built by the British or the Russians, the Indigenous Aircraft Carrier IAC-1 is the first indigenous aircraft carrier designed and built in India, and it will reprise the name INS Vikrant. It is designed by Directorate of Naval Design and is being built at Cochin Shipyard Limited. IAC-1 recently concluded a 5-day sea trial which it successfully accomplished. Now, reports suggest that INS Vikrant can carry up to 34 aircrafts, including both fighter jets and helicopters. It has over 2,300 compartments designed for a crew of around 1,700 people, including specialized cabins to accommodate women officers. Vikrant has a top speed of around 28 knots and an endurance of 7,500 nautical miles. Only a handful of nations currently have the capability of manufacturing an aircraft carrier. And India has joined this elite club now.